Hello, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name's Taylor Che. It's really nice to meet you. I would love it so much if you would subscribe down below so that I can see more of your beautiful face. Speaking of subscribing, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. That is so awesome. It means the world to me that you're interested in what I have to say and that you care about the work that I put into these videos. That's really cool. Thank you guys so much. That being said, today we are beating the hickety heck out of our faces for Valentine's Day because we want to look bomb, whether we are sitting on the couch eating some Cheetos, watching The Notebook, single AF, or we are out with the girls, or we're out with bae. We want to look good. We want to take some selfies and show them all what they're missing. All right. That is right. Without further ado, if you want to see how I got this look right here that is on my face right now, then just keep watching. Taylor's drinking juice while filming again. Wow, so surprising. I'm going home tomorrow, which is today when you're watching this, for a 4-day weekend, so I'm trying to get rid of all of the groceries in my room before I head out. We'll see. We shall see. Obviously, first you want to start with your primer of choice. I use an oil-free Lancome primer, but if you have a primer that you love, use that, of course. I am starting off with this Lancome 24-hour foundation. This is my favorite high coverage foundation. It is extremely high coverage. Actually, this used to be my go-to foundation, but it stopped being my go-to foundation because it was so high coverage. When you're getting glammed out, the higher the coverage, the better. So this works for me. So this is what we're going to use today. Take it on your beauty blender that is damp because we are not animals. And apply, no! I just dropped my Tartelette palette and I caught it. Can you see that? No, you can't see that. Oh, my nail took a chunk out of it. That hurt my heart. Guys, I have a funny story to tell you. Yesterday, I work in customer service. If you don't know, I work at a Chinese restaurant. And you know, generally when you get a customer that really likes to talk, if you work in customer service, you know this, you just let them talk, you know, they talk and you nod and you laugh and whatever. And this guy said something about his lizard, and I wasn't really listening to what he was saying because he'd been talking for a while, so I'm just nodding and, you know, agreeing with everything that he's saying. And then all of a sudden, he turns to the side and shows me this lizard that he has in his pocket. Like, it was a big ass lizard, like an iguana in his pocket. And I was like, what? I was like, oh! And like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I just kind of like walked away. I was like, oh my god. Because like, they were on their way out of the restaurant, so it's not like I had to be like, can you like not with your lizard in here? But yeah, it was an episode. I tweeted about it. If you follow me on Twitter, I almost said are subscribed to me on Twitter. That's not how that works, Taylor. Now that we have done that, I dropped my beauty bloomer, my blue bloomer. Now that we are done with our foundation, I am moving on to concealer, and I'm using 2 concealers today. I'm using the Age Rewind by Maybelline, and then I am also using the NYX HD. They are 2 different, like this one's more pink and this one's more yellow, so they go well together, you know? Let me just prepare them for battle. For the NYX, I'm going to use as a reverse contour on my jaw. This NYX concealer is almost gone, and that makes me sad. It's okay. It's probably like, oh, $5 max. Okay. And we also have to do under our eyes. So I like to do kind of like the triangle and like some dots. And then I go in with this and gotta roll it up. This is like, I've had this since middle school probably. Ah! I definitely don't need that much, I can tell you that. But we're gonna dab a little bit on my under eyes. Oh, and then also on my eyelids. That is a lot. And right here. Wowza. Disgusting. Okay, and then we're just gonna blend that in there, as you do. I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer because I just feel like you're too far away. Can't really see what's up. What's up in his house. Now we are going to set our concealer. And I am using this e.l.f. This isn't like under eye setting powder by e.l.f. is what it's like labeled. But really it's just their HD setting powder but like a smaller portion. And we are putting this everywhere that we put concealer. This just really helps your concealer to stay in place. It helps it not like sink into your lines as much. It'll help you not show that you're sweating when you're so nervous on your date with this new guy. And I'm actually going to bake this, so on my under eye we're just gonna leave it there. I also like to use this on my nose, like as the beginning of a contour, and just drag that over to what you've been doing on your eye. Just a little bit of powder on the other places where you use concealer as well. Nice. I have so much of that all over my shirt. It looks like powdered sugar. Next thing is contour. So, I am using eyeshadow as contour. You know what? A lot of people, I hear people saying, you know, I know you're not supposed to use bronzer as contour. Like, I know you're not supposed to use this powder as contour. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You can use anything as contour because, you know what? If it is the right color and it works for you and it blends, then use it. Don't listen to what anybody else says. So, I'm going into the Nudes palette by Maybelline. And I'm taking this brown right here. It is the second from the left. And then I'm taking this brush. It's just like a tapered brush. I got this is from a Neutrogena blush palette. I'm just taking some of that, kind of giving it a little blow. And then I'm using that under my cheekbones and really blending that out because as eyeshadow it is extremely pigmented, as you can see. Make sure you blow it because when you don't blow it, that's when it gets like excessive. Or tap, you know, whatever kind of person you are. And then I'm also doing under my jaw. Gotta have that sharp jawline. Gotta have that sharp jawline. Gotta be looking like you chew gum for a living. Gotta be looking like you're pissed 24/7. Because that's just what's hot, right? Right. Same on this side with the contour. I like to pull my contour up the side of my face a little bit. I think it just, I don't really know exactly what it does, but I like it. And I'm just going to go in with the stipple brush to blend it out even more. Now that my bake has sat for a little bit, I'm also going to use the same stipple brush to just sweep that away lightly. We are not done with contour yet. I still like to do my nose. So I'm using the same powder with just a small precision brush, and I take that down the sides of my nose. Whoa! That was more than I meant. That's okay. And this, I'm really good at drawing my nose crooked, let me tell you. You want to pull the powder into, like, up into your eyebrow. That makes it look most natural. And then just blend it out. I also am putting some on the bottom of my nose to make it look nice and tapered, I guess. I love contouring my nose. Afterwards it's like, ah, who's that girl? She's so fine. Anyways, now I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow. I am going to be using the ABH Modern Renaissance palette, the blending brush that came with it. Give it a nice, and I'm going to take Tempera, and I'm going to put that all over my lid as a base for some good blending, let me tell you. Now I am going to take Warm Taupe into my crease. This is a very natural eyeshadow look, especially for Valentine's Day. I like to keep the eyes kind of neutral, and then bam with some falsies and the contour and all of that jazz. And now to add a little bit of shine, I'm going to use Vermeer, and I'm going to put that all over my lid, the inner part of my lid, especially for the V-Day vibes. Gotta shimmer. And I'm actually going to use a little bit of this Vermeer as a highlight because it just has the right amount of shimmer. If you haven't noticed, I love mixing and matching the purposes of makeup. Like, if it works another way, shit, use it another way. And then you want to put that on the tip of your nose, down the middle if you're a middle person. Cupid's bow if you're a Cupid's bow person. I'm not a huge Cupid bow person, but for today I figured, why not? Okay, next we are going to do eyebrows before we move on to lashes. I'm going back into the nudes palette, and I am taking the two darkest shades and I'm mixing them together, and I'm using that to fill in my eyebrows. That's just what I do. I just use powder. I like to do a natural brow, but you know, if you like a more dramatic brow, you like to use a pomade or whatever, go for it. You do you, girl. Whatever works for you, do it. Now to blend that out, I'm just taking a clean spoolie and I'm gonna, well, blend it. I'm going to put on my false lashes. I'm not going to do it on camera because that is just way too much stress for me, and I'm still a newbie at falsies, so I need like the utmost concentration. So take a moment, go put your falsies on, be in your zone, you know? Okay guys, I am back after putting on my lashes. Something that I do that I did off screen without even thinking about it is that I line my lashes up with the outside of my eyelid, and then the inside looks kind of weird where it has the eyelashes and then it's just kind of like blank. So I always put liner on the inside after I put my lashes on. I just put it in my inner corner to kind of fill that gap. That way it looks more natural, like it belongs on your eye. Now that we have done that, you probably still have fallout on your natural lashes, so it looks something like this. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but in my mirror it looks ridiculous. It's very obvious that I'm wearing falsies because of the fallout on my real lashes. So, fix that. This is what we're going to do. Plain spoolie. Coconut oil. Or any oil of your choice really, but I just prefer coconut oil. And then I just dip it in there and get it kind of moist with the oil. And then I kind of like get it off the side so it's just like some liquid oil and not the white stuff. Then I'm just gonna drag this through my lashes and get all the fallout off of there. And this helps the real lashes and the false lashes bind together as well and look more natural, more legit, all that jazz. Okay, now last but not least, we are going to do lipstick. I like to do a bold lipstick for Valentine's Day, of course. If you like red, then you can go with a bold red, but I prefer more of like a dark color, so I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Ashton. This is my all-time favorite liquid lip color. It is so cute, let me tell you. And then you just put it on how you like. And you can go over as much as you like. I usually go over, not like quite a bit, obviously, like still make it look natural, but I like to go over because I have some little paper lips. Okay guys, so this is the finished look as you saw in the beginning of the video. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye!